Okay, hello everyone. So I'm here at the beach just reporting about this one I shared about last week that I started to use, and I made you all guess what is this. And it's true, it's a crystal spray. Nina guessed that it was a face crystal spray, but it's not a face crystal spray. It's for the sacral and for the root. And before I go more in depth, I want to say this video is mainly for the ladies, for the goddesses, for the women here in the group. So if you're not a lady or a goddess or a woman, scoot off. And I will continue. And I know that somehow works the opposite way. It's like, oh, exciting. At least it has been like that in my previous videos. And it's of course also okay to listen along if you're a man. But this will be for the ladies mainly. So I shared about this one, and that I've been guided to create it, or I actually didn't share that, but let me just start way at the beginning. And I could also say one question I want to answer. People often ask me, why are there no people on the beach where you're at? And it's like that in Denmark. We have so much beach. We're living on a lot of islands, and there is so much beach that there is almost one beach for each person. Even though not all would get the nice sandy beaches, then we have so much water, so much so much beautiful nature. So I really enjoy being here, and I hope that you can see me well, that my hat puts you in the shade, because it's quite sunny today. It's really beautiful. And I won't keep this video short. I will make it as long as it takes to answer or to describe everything I've received about this one. So I made it myself. I was guided. I don't know if you know Callista. She's an angel guide. She's living in Scotland, and she has such a cute accent. So yeah, I really love watching her videos. And she had this month where she went through all the archangels in her archangel deck, and with one of them she was talking about, like, if you see a crystal you want to eat it, then then it's probably because it has some properties for you, and you can make a crystal elixir, or you can like wear it or do something else with it. And immediately this light blue crystal popped into my vision. So I saw it, and I knew I was meant to go looking for it. And then I also saw something about creating a spray and use it for the root and the sacral. So I know many of you who have been with me for long know that I work a lot with the root and sacral, and what we usually do is to upgrade the energy of it. So I know that many women experience a lot of trauma, or maybe not their own, maybe they have it like from their ancestors. I know there's actually many in my communities that have experienced sexual assault or something like that, and they use years to come back into alignment with their own sexual and sacral energy. So it's not necessarily the same, because sacral energy holds so many properties. I've shared a post about that before, so you can go in and look at that. But it's really our life force energy that runs through this part of our body, and it's important we allow our energy to flow freely. But for many of us here, it's also important to integrate our own energy. So it's not our ancestors' energy we hold in our sacral and root. It is our own, and it's our divine. Many of us come here with very high vibrations, and we desire to integrate them fully into the body. And one of the things I've been channeling several times, I'm sure that most of you know that I have the Divine Child Healers program, and I talk a lot about adults in general, not just parents, but any adults, to be frequency leaders for children, that we can hold the higher vibration, and that the most supportive thing you can do to children is to integrate your energy into your body and feel happy about being embodied. So that is really a gift to any child on this planet, because then they start to feel that too. They often feel that when they come in on the planet, but then they start to adapt to the energies here and move away from that joyful just presence and loving the body. I mean, if you ask small children if they want to change change anything about their body, they would say no, not in that sense, except that it would like a mermaid tail or a shark's teeth or things like that. But they're not critical about their own bodies. It's something they learn or they feel in the energies from within the body, like their ancestral patterns. So what I've often channeled is that all women on the earth are creating this energy field of you can say an etheric uterus. And even though you don't have a uterus, even though you don't give birth to children in this lifetime, you're a part of this energetic field. And this energetic field, it can raise in vibration and it can lower vibration. And you can say the vibration will, you can say the energy frequency that children are able to come in with on the planet depends on this vibration on the etheric uterus. You can say it's like the channel the souls come in through into the bodies here on planet Earth. So the higher we can raise this frequency, it's not like a raise anything that it's better or worse. It's just that some of the children that are meant to come into the planet need a certain frequency in order to be successfully incarnating into the body. And by successful, it just means that they're able to, and they don't leave the earth plane right away again, and they're even able to come into the fetus and start embodying it, because we focus ourselves into the fetus, we focus ourselves into the baby, and then we have the life experience from there. And when we move on, we are still the soul, but we just leave the earthly body, so we are eternal souls. But I'm sure many of you feel that too and know that as your truth. So yes, back to the spray. As I said, I won't keep this video short. I'll share everything. So upgrading, I felt that when I saw the spray, it had something to do with the upgrade of this energy field. I also want to say, if you're wanting to become a mother, or you're a mother and wanting more children, this is important too, because as you see, some of them need a certain frequency. So if you want to prepare your body to raise the frequency into that new level where your child is. I remember my good friend Laurie, she shared several times that she knew there was 10 years in between the first and the second of her child, I think. And she knew that her second child needed a certain vibration in order to be able to come through her body. So it took that long for him to come into physical form. So I wanted to share that as well. So it's important for you as well. Okay, so upgrading. I saw this one, and I saw this light blue crystal, and I went in and found it on the internet, and I saw it was an amazonite, and it has several properties, but I just felt, oh, it's this one, it's clearly this one. And then I forgot everything about it again and didn't do anything about it. And then I was watching one of Callista's other videos, and first it was Hope. Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. And there was something about, I felt the energy of birthing when listening to that video, the energy of creating the child. And then when she came to him presenting Archangel Gabriel, she showed him, and she showed that there's on this card there was 2 small children, and she said, and Gabriel is the one who is really in charge of this, bringing in the children, the new earth children. He's really an archangel for that. So that really suddenly made sense. But what made more sense was that she then talked about his crystal allies, and then mentioned amazonite, which is this one. So that was enough of a synchronicity and a message for me to start creating this one. So I ordered this online, like the bottle and the crystals, and I also received some guidance about how to use it. So you can say it's really upgrading the whole yoni sacral, but you don't need to use it directly on the skin. You can use it on when you're wearing clothes, and you just spray on it, on your sacral, and then the energy of the crystal water will be brought into the energy field around your womb and your root. So who is this for? I believe for any woman who is desiring to support this new earth incarnation scheme, but even more so, that's what I'm gonna get to now. I'm sad it's not gonna be a short video, because then when I start using it, I was just like, that's great, Archangel Gabriel and Hope, let's do it. Yes, I promise I will wait 1 week before reporting back about it, and I wonder how it's gonna work, but probably won't feel a lot in the sense of what I felt then. Was a lot. So I would say this is for everyone who want to like incarnate deeper into their own body, because what happened was that I started to become more and more defined in who am I in this experience. I know we're all stories, you can say we are stories in this human experience, but who am I in the stories? What do I like and what do I not like? And really the sacral has such a potent connection with the throat. So in order for us to speak our truth, we also need to feel our truth. There needs to be this connection in between the sacral and the throat. And when we start opening the sacral and aligning that with our true natural frequency, who are we, then we start to be able to express it more. So that was such an unexpected, I would say, function of this. It was just defining me in new ways, like feeling it so much deeper who I am, playing as a role in this human experience, and really allowing it to come in a deeper way. And pay attention if you're one who speaks. We say the throat is like speaking your truth when it's open, but when we talk about speaking our truth, we sometimes think about it to others, and it's a part of it, it's one component, but most of it is also how do you speak your truth to yourself, and how is your tone to yourself? Is it loving and supportive, or is it one where you're kind of commanding things from yourself, or talking down to yourself, criticizing yourself? So really knowing, and also be gentle with this, knowing that it can take some time to really integrate that love. If you're still feeling that your tone with yourself is really harsh, then go light on this one, I would say. And therefore I was also guided with some other crystals, and they showed me, are you on the way back to just defining yourself? Are you experiencing a lot of denseness still in the root? And I'm saying still, and it just means that we have to be fast in any way. I know some of you are also much younger than I am. Some of you have such a different experience of being here on planet Earth. Maybe, as I started out by saying, you had experienced like sexual assault or something like that, and need time to reintegrate yourself into the body. And then they say purple fluoride. So, and I was also shown clear quartz if you're no longer in the age of birthing children. There is another system for the women who are in that age, and that is to like support the creation of Earth and its unfolding. So you can say it's the grandmother frequency of the Earth, and really looking into passing on the planet in the best state of being to the next generation. And that was clear quartz. So feel free to message me about any question you might have. I'm not producing this. I'm happy to guide you to make your own, but also I think that with time I would be happy to create some of these. I have no idea how to do like businesses with these things, with the more physical stuff, but it could be fun. So if you had any ideas, please feel free to message me. I see it as an important next step in creating supportive tools and systems for our bodies to integrate the higher energies into them. So I loved sharing about this. It's so fun to try these things out in the physical. I love my physical experience, and so much love to all of you. Yeah, sorry. Talk to you again soon. Bye.